Ministry of Health personnel are engaged at a workshop to look at the Combi project for malaria and dengue. Senior Public Health Inspector Javier Alpuche said they are looking at preventative measures, which includes behavioral changes.
Today I'm working on our plan, our Combi plan for the Belize district. Let me say firstly how we arrive at the plan. We basically looked at the data, available data on dengue cases for the Belize district. Last year, 2014, we had a little over 1,100 dengue cases. Of those cases, 75% or 830 cases were reported in Belize City. We have Belize City divided into different zones. We also did analysis in terms of where these cases were coming from. We identified the zones that were producing the larger number of cases. Zone 4 produced 23 to 25% of the cases from Belize City, hence why Zone 4 was selected. But Zone 4 basically comprises of a large area, the Lake Independence area, part of Collet area, and even part of the Pickstock area. It's very large, so we had to even narrow it further. So we narrowed it whereby we selected a smaller area where we had the majority or the cluster of cases, and that will be our project area. We also then looked at what behavioral change we'd like to bring about. We consider that drums, water storage container drums, are serving as positive breeding grounds for the Aedes mosquito, which is the vector for dengue. So we selected that as a behavioral change. Additionally, we looked at the issue of cleanup campaigns. We find out that in terms of the first behavioral change, we are seeking to have persons clean these containers once per week and keep the drums covered. The second behavioral change having to do with cleanup campaigns. We regularly conduct cleanup campaigns. Whenever we do campaigns, and these campaigns are successful to a large degree, they are done in coordination with the Belize City Council and Belize Waste Control. But we would want to see much more participation from the residents.
Alpuche said there are a number of hotspots around the city that need attention.
That has to do with water storage containers to a large degree. It has to do with garbage disposal, where you might have a lot of tires and cans, bottles, and other rubbish that is disposed of. Hotspots, basically, that occur in some of these areas. We might have issues with drains as well. Drains where the water is stagnant, they're not being cleaned. Garbage, vegetation. These are also areas where that would breed mosquitoes.
Health educator for the Central Health Region, Amir Castaneda, is a participant in the workshop. He spoke of the importance of community participation as well as maintaining a good relationship with the communities.
The community is aware about the dengue situation. They are aware of the mosquito. They are aware how to stop the dengue, but what we need is the behavior, and there are many obstacles, barriers in that regard, and that is something that we need to go into the community and talk to them, because the community can say, okay, we cannot do it, we cannot do these changes because of economic situations or the collaboration, but I think what lacks is communication with us, the ministry, and with them. So we want to establish that communication, do a one-to-one communication, interpersonal communication with them.
It was a one-day workshop.